Hey, Olivia, are you hiding something from me?
Huh?
Don't you have something to report? It's no use trying to hide things from me.
Well,
You're driving me crazy. Ryan told me about it. I heard you guys built a house.
oh, Ryan told you? I didn't know. Sorry for the delay.
It's been a month since you moved in. That's too late to tell me, isn't it?
I was going to call you, mother-in-law, and invite you over, but I've been busy with work. We haven't been able to find any free time.
That's just rude. Don't you usually ask for advice before you build a house?
That's what I said to Ryan. But he just said, and the conversation never progressed. So now we're here.
I think Ryan's response meant that it was obvious you should contact me. If not for you, I could have helped with the house. You should be more devoted to being a good wife.
Huh?
In the first place, you are too careless.
Oh?
Whenever I was invited to dinner, even though you invited me, you didn't go shopping until after I arrived. Shouldn't you usually have everything ready to cook?
Well, it's because you insisted on having steak. I had pizza and pasta planned, so I was all set.
Huh? Are you saying it's my fault? How can you say such a thing to your mother-in-law?
I didn't say it was your fault. Of course, if you suddenly want to eat something different, we have to prepare it from scratch. It's just the way things turned out.
Also, you couldn't even clean up. You invited me, and the floor of your house was so dirty. You really are a rude person, aren't you?
That was when you forced me to try on my boots. That's the dirt that fell off when I walked with them. It's not that I didn't clean up.
Well, you're the kind of person who won't admit you're wrong, blaming me for everything.
I'm not blaming you.
So anyway, when will I be invited to the new home?
Oh, I haven't been able to clean up the mess yet. There are still cardboard boxes piled up in the living room. I was going to invite you when it's all cleaned up.
You should at least do something about the boxes yourself.
All that's left are Ryan's things. I didn't think it would be right to unpack his stuff without permission.
You're his wife, right? It's only natural for you to clean up after him. He comes home late from work, right?
That's right. He's not home almost every day because of overtime, drinking, working on holidays, and so on.
Is Ryan working that hard? Well, I guess that's how you could buy that house. Ryan says it's an imported house. That must have been very expensive.
I know. I was fine with renting an apartment, but Ryan insisted.
A rental apartment? Really? That would be like saying that Ryan is a man who can't make money. Anyway, thanks to Ryan, you can live in such a luxurious house, so be thankful.
Huh.
Oh, right. Since we're talking about it, maybe I can visit your new home this Sunday?
Sunday? It's only once a month, but that's the Sunday I work. I have a meeting as well, so it's gonna be tough.
Then we'll do it on Saturday.
I don't have time to clean up because I have to work on Saturday too. Mother-in-law, can't you wait a little longer?
Hey, how long are you going to make me wait?
I'll tell Ryan to clean up his stuff too.
You should clean up everything. You're the wife. Don't make Ryan, who built the house, do more work than you do.
I'm working too.
What work? It's just a small salary, isn't it?
That's not true. I've been steadily saving the salary I earn.
I don't care about your salary anyway. I'll visit you on Saturday.
Mother-in-law, it's too difficult.
I've already decided. Olivia, I'm glad I went to your new house after all.
Thank you for coming over at a busy time.
What's with that tone? Are you being sarcastic?
I'm sorry I couldn't clean up.
It's okay. I didn't expect you would.
What?
Although it's an imported house, it's not that stylish.
Yeah. Ryan is very particular about the little details.
I love how spacious it is.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to take a room on the south side of the house. I'm looking for some small furniture I can get quickly.
What are you talking about, mother-in-law?
Oh, you didn't hear from Ryan?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I like the house so much that I've decided to move in.
Where?
Where? The house, of course.
By the house, do you mean the house I live in?
Of course.
Huh? Wait a minute. I haven't heard anything, and I haven't talked to Ryan either. I don't want you to move in without permission.
Without permission? You don't mean that, do you? Ryan, who is my son and the owner of the house, says it's fine. There's no reason for you to object.
Even so, our house has a pretty big living room area, but we don't have that many bedrooms, so there's no room available for you.
You have your room, right?
My room? That room is my workroom. I really need it. I'll have web conferencing and...
You can do web conferencing anywhere, can't you? If you don't have enough room, you can work in the dining room. It's cheeky of you to reserve a room just for web conferencing.
But this house...
All my stuff will be delivered tomorrow.
What? You already sent your stuff?
Yes, I did. Because I've got Ryan's permission. There's nothing wrong with that.
This is difficult, and I haven't met with Ryan yet. It's not normal to decide to live with you without talking about it at all.
He's busy with his work. I heard he got a promotion.
What? A promotion?
Maybe he got more motivated after building that house. That's Ryan. Not like someone who's incompetent and just says, I've been so busy with work.
Are you talking about me?
I'm not saying I'm talking about anyone.
It's true that I'm busy with my work, and my income is as high as Ryan's, you know. I'm not spending my money because I'm saving it.
Yes, that's fine. Since I decided to move in with you in that house, I sold my house.
What? You sold it? Why would you do a thing like that?
Because I'm moving in with you guys. I don't need this house anymore, right?
No, but I never asked you to move in with me.
Anyway, my stuff will arrive tomorrow. Please accept the delivery and put them away, okay?
Mother-in-law, I'm away tomorrow on an errand.
Just because you don't want to clean up, you're pretending to run errands? How can you have errands when you're so lazy? You're trying to run away because you don't like to tidy up.
No, I'm really not home. So I'm afraid I can't pick up the packages.
How incompetent are you? I'm glad I decided to move in with you so I can teach you how to be a proper wife. From now on, I will show you how to do things the right way. Prepare to learn a lot.
I can do the housework without help from my mother-in-law. I'm really not going to be here tomorrow. I'm telling you that now, okay?
Olivia, where are you? I told you my package would be delivered today, didn't I? Why aren't you at home?
Have you arrived already?
Yes, I have. I'm glad Ryan sent me the duplicate key in advance. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get into the house.
I told you that I was not at home, didn't I?
A daughter-in-law who doesn't listen to her mother-in-law at all. I don't know what to do. He built a beautiful house. I feel sorry for Ryan. The house is a mess.
All the mess is Ryan's stuff. I've cleaned up everything else.
Huh? Even though it's such a mess? How can you say that?
Let me tell you something. He didn't even go inside the new house. Ryan's the one who didn't clean up the mess, no matter how many times I told him to, right?
Because he's busy with his work. It can't be helped. How much do you hate your husband? If you were like that, you don't have to come back to this house anymore. I'll take care of Ryan. I'm glad I decided to move in together. I can't leave Ryan in your hands any longer.
By all means, please do so. I've already sold that house.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Did you know that Ryan is having an affair?
Adultery? There's no way that boy would do such a thing.
I thought so too. But since the house started to be built, Ryan was acting strangely. He was weirdly distant and wouldn't make eye contact with me. I had a bad feeling about it, but when we moved out, my bad feeling came true. When I was sorting through Ryan's belongings, I found some women's underwear.
What? They weren't your underwear?
No, I don't have such bad taste. Then I realized. I checked Ryan's phone while he was sleeping, and there was a picture of him with a woman. The design of the house had been decided, and it was about to be built. I thought that once the house was finished, Ryan's feelings would change. But then he stopped coming home.
Wasn't that because of you? Because you couldn't do the housework?
Would he have an affair just because of that? I couldn't believe anything Ryan told me, so I hired an investigation agency to check him out. I found a lot of evidence. When I asked Ryan for a divorce, he accepted it without question. I was out of the office today to sell the house.
Huh? Then what am I here for?
I don't know. Maybe... I think he was going to invite you to live in this house and then have you harass me a lot. And then have you kick me out of the house.
That's a good idea. If you leave, it would mean that my son and I could have some quality time together.
Is that so?
So why are you selling this house? It's in Ryan's name. You shouldn't have the right to do that, right?
You seem to be mistaken. That house was purchased in my name. I bought it with the salary I've been working so hard to save up.
Really?
When the cost of the house was decided and we talked about the payment, Ryan's savings were zero. Well, I was so stunned my mouth was hanging open. It seems that Ryan had spent most of the money he had saved on women.
Is that true?
And Ryan didn't really get a raise, did he?
Huh? But Ryan said so.
Ryan must have wanted to impress you. He seems to love you a lot.
Oh. But there's no way you could have bought a house on your small salary.
Actually, I started my own company 2 years ago.
I didn't know that.
It's a small company that produces apps. The app we developed became a hot topic on social networking sites, and our sales increased unexpectedly. I saved up my salary and was able to buy a house.
Is that true?
Ryan found out and thought he didn't have to work anymore. He also started taking a lot of time off from work, and his reputation at the company seems to have gotten really bad. From then on, he started coming home late, pretending he was working. I didn't doubt that he was working, but he had never worked overtime before, so it was a bit strange. So I went to visit him at the office. I was told that Ryan leaves work on time every day. I was also told that there seemed to be some extra days off here and there.
Oh.
After that, I discovered women's underwear while we were moving. It's obvious, isn't it? I don't regret my decision to divorce.
But what will happen to this house?
I'm planning to move out immediately. I'm sorry to trouble you, but you will have to move out immediately as well, along with your belongings.
Wait a minute. I sold my house and moved in. Where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Why don't you talk to Ryan?
That's the thing. For some reason, I can't reach Ryan.
Oh dear. Let me ask you something, mother-in-law. What did you do with the money from the sale of the house?
He asked me to help him with the mortgage. I deposited the money into the account Ryan told me.
Mother-in-law, you've been completely deceived. I'm the one who paid off that house, so there's no mortgage.
That boy lied to me?
That's what I'm saying. He was quite passionate about the woman he was having an affair with. Ryan's savings balance was almost zero, remember? I don't know what happened after that.
What?
Besides, I just got a call from his company. He's been absent without notice, and since they haven't been able to contact him, they're going to have to fire him. Maybe he left the country with his girlfriend?
Oh no.
However, I have all the evidence I need. I will file a claim for compensation. If I can't contact him, I will ask you to pay it. I'd appreciate it if you could comply with that.
What? Wait. There's no way I can pay that kind of money. I live on a pension. And I've lost my place to live, and I don't even know if I can make ends meet.
But I can't get rid of my bad feeling if I don't do something about it. If I can't get in touch with Ryan, I'm going to charge you for raising such a scumbag man, and I'm going to sue you. In fact, you were trying to take over the house I bought, so I have a reason to sue.
Oh no. I didn't know anything about it. I just did what my son told me to do. I didn't do anything wrong.
But isn't it also your fault for spoiling your son? It's disgusting that he let his wife buy a house, had an affair, and then disappeared, isn't it? I will make sure you take responsibility.
I understand. Then I'll take responsibility for finding Ryan, so wait until then.
How can it be that easy? Until you find your son, you will pay me alimony.
Wait, I have nowhere to live. I don't even have a job. There's no way I can pay you no matter what you say.
All you have to do is work. I'm sure there are plenty of jobs out there if you look for them. Please work hard and pay my alimony, even if it's a little bit at a time. And please take time out of your busy schedule to find your son.
Oh no. Are you going to make me, an old lady, do such a hard thing?
That can't be helped, can it? Your scumbag son has done this. I'll never forgive him for making me buy a house, having an affair, and then disappearing. If you want, I can even file a complaint with the police for fraud.
Don't do that. Please don't do that. He's a scumbag, but he's still my son. I'll do as you ask.
Is that so? Okay then.
Oh, wait. Where are you now?
I just bought a new condo. I'm already using it as my office and home.
Well, can I just stay there for a while? I have my stuff and nowhere to go.
Absolutely not.
Why not? I need help.
I'm sorry to hear that, but you and I are strangers now. I don't have the luxury of helping you, a stranger. You'll have to take care of it yourself.
Don't say that. We were both betrayed by Ryan, weren't we? Let's help each other.
Huh? Get smart with me. I was so hurt by your son. When I found out about the affair, I was so shocked. We even built a house.
So, let's help each other.
I finally got over him. I don't want anything to do with someone who reminds me of Ryan.
Don't say that. What do you want me to do?
What? I'm fine as long as you pay me alimony. So please just do that. I'm sure you'll be contacted by my lawyer soon.
That's terrible. Olivia, are you abandoning me? Please, help me.
Later, it was revealed that Ryan was hiding in another town. It seems that my mother-in-law filed a missing persons report and had him tracked down. Ryan had already been abandoned by his lover. I guess when he ran out of money, she ran out on him. In order to pay for their own living expenses and pay alimony to me. They are trying to make ends meet by both working part-time jobs. But they are still poor, and I hear that they are constantly fighting with each other. Well, I have nothing to do with them as long as I get alimony. Work is going well on my end. Another new app has hit the market, and I have enough income to live on my own. I plan to live happily for a long while, saving money.